Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great. If not, then let me just tell you, you will do great eventually, and all the problems and all the questions on your mind which you have for all the suffering and tormenting problems in your life is going to be solved. But there are two requirements in order to get through these problems and get the solution to this problem. What are the two requirements? First is you are supposed to keep a lot of patience in yourself, okay? And second is you are supposed to believe in yourself, and that is the root cause of why you have to get through all the suffering. Okay, so what really happens if you believe in yourself, then I am sure that you will get away from all the suffering. Okay, so let me just sit and let me just discuss about something which was given in Samkhya philosophy. So what was Samkhya philosophy? So Samkhya philosophy actually dealt with something which was related to the evolutes and evolvents which is there in nature, and because of that the whole evolution process works. Sankhya philosophy was given by sage Kapila. He is one of the greatest sages who had that high level of wisdom, high level of belief, and high level of intuitive power to understand the human nature and beyond that as well. Okay, so it depends on us that we are also supposed to keep that level of wisdom, that level of knowledge, and that level of dedication and patience in order to understand any philosophy or the root cause of your problem as well. Okay, so without any further ado, let's just do something which is in the sixth karika. Let's just learn something which is there in the sixth karika, and sixth karika deals with these things which actually sage Kapila talks about. Okay, so before going further into the sixth karika, let me just tell you something about the fifth karika. The fifth karika did talk about, let's just do this quick revise. Okay, so the fifth karika did talk about the four requirements which we have to possess in order to understand our nature and to unlock all the potential which is there beyond the understanding of human nature. Okay, so what are the fourth requirement? The first requirement was that you are supposed to have healthy senses. For example, if my eyes are not working, then I can't see you properly, right? I can't see your smile which is deep hidden. Okay, so first requirement is that you are supposed to have healthy sense organs. Second requirement is that you are supposed to have a proper environment in order to postulate your five senses and get a proper link between the cause and effect. Okay, that was the second principle or the second requirement. What is the third requirement? The third requirement is that you are supposed to have a calm and composed mind. बेटा अगर आपका दिमाग काम नहीं होगा, अगर आपका दिमाग डिस्टर्ब और डिस्ट्रैक्टेड होगा, then you will all be distracted and you will not be focused and you will not really see my video with the proper attention. Okay, that is the third requirement. And what is the fourth requirement? The fourth requirement talks about stillness, and it talks about the power of your mind. That means that you are supposed to have a healthy mind. That doesn't mean that you are supposed to have a high level of IQ or something, but you are supposed to have a proper understanding about nature without judging that, without keeping any random thoughts, and without judging other persons. You are supposed to be open to your thoughts and be rational about all these things. Okay, so those were the four requirements. So what did Kapila say in the sixth karika? So in the sixth karika he talks about this, like there are some, he says that there are some powers in the nature, there are some things which is really hidden and which is not really seen through our sense organs. Like there are some potential in the nature which is not really through like we can't really understand that perspective, and we can't really understand the powers which is beyond the understanding of human potential. He says like this. Okay, so he says that like for example, there is something which exists in the unmanifested form which is in the Moola Prakriti, and it is not really seen through our five senses. So what are those powers and what are those things which we can't really see? So let me just give you a simple example here. Okay, so I want you all to think like this. Okay, you see dust moving, you see the fan is moving, and you can also see that the phone is getting charged, and you can also see that the light is also glowing. Okay, so can you see, I just want you all to imagine that, can you see the energy which is flowing right there in the wires? Can you see that? No, right? You can't see the energy, or you can't see the electrical energy or protons, neutrons and electrons through your naked eyes. Can you see that? No. That doesn't mean that the electricity doesn't exist, right? It means that the electricity exists, but we can't really see it because it is in the unmanifested form. It is not really seen to us. When something which is there in Prakriti, it is in the unmanifested form, we can't really see it through our five senses, or we can't really use a logical reasoning. Okay, we can use a logical reasoning, but that has to be invented. Okay, yes or no? Okay, so okay, let's just understand about certain principles, okay, like gravitation pull, okay, like the gravitational energy. We can't really see it, or we even know about that after it was regulated and after it came out to the world, okay. So they were different scientists, they were different philosophers, they were different sages, they were different profound persons out there who gave up these theories, who gave these theories, and we are knowing about all these theories because they gave these theories. These theories already exist in nature, and think of something like this, that there are some other principles as well which exist in nature which we don't really know about. So can you think, like, can you just get my point what I'm trying to say here? And the second example I can think of is, let's just take an example of mind, okay. So we think, I'm able to make this video, I'm able to talk in front of you, I'm able to see you, I'm able to imagine, I'm able to dream. Why? Because I have a mind, an intellect. I can see my brain, I can see the neurons and everything through the help of microscopic views, through the help of brain waves. But can I see my mind and intellect? Can I see my intelligence? No, right? I can't really see that. So how can we search for the proof which is beyond our understanding? So there are certain things which is beyond our understanding, which is not really regulated by us. There are some energy. It cannot be that ghost you are tormented with, okay. So he says, Sage Kapila says that you are looking at the effect. Maybe you are just looking at the effect. Humans are looking at the effect and not really understanding the cause behind it. Let's just think of it as a third example. Okay. So have you ever come across a friend of yours who appeared to be very sagely, who appeared to be very intelligent and very smart, and he or she was very gorgeous at the same point of time, or very beautiful or very handsome, and you thought that, okay, this person is a good person, I should believe in that person. I think that this person has a lot of qualities for me being his or her friend. Okay, so you believe in this person and you trust this person blindly, but after certain point of time, what really happens, the person turn out to be a very rage person. That person has a very different view and opinions which he or she first, or not just take about this gender game, of course. So like this person has this view of the whole world which is completely against your potential, okay. So so what really happens after certain time, by coming across all these experiences and circumstances, you come across that, okay, this person is not really great and this person is creating trouble in my life. But what you did not see is that you are not supposed to look at the non-verbal. You saw the verbal views, or you saw the appearance which is right there in front of you, but you miss the reality of that person. Like, you judge the person through the help of the appearance. You are seeing the effect, but you're not seeing the cause here. So Sage Kapila says, I'll end this video with the profound statement that the things which are visible, you have to understand the cause behind it. We are just looking at the effect, and our human potential is very, very limited, and we don't have that heavenly powers of which sages had, which scientists had, which philosophers had, which doctors had, which a lot of profound persons had. We don't have that much of level of energy. And how can we judge a simple person with the help of some appearance, or how can we judge something with the help of appearance? Right there in front of you, the whole world is there, but you can't really imagine that, right? You can't really see the whole world, because you can see the things which is affected, which is just brought out to the world through the help of your eyes, through the help of your five senses. Okay, take care of yourself. I hope you understood this point. Bye.